back. We are playing Dream Daddy. Keep it going, part 3. We are spoiled for choice. We have a lot of options, and I am excited to hop right into this one. But just to take a second, I hope everyone is having an amazing day today. We are T minus. Should have got a calendar up before I started speaking. If you don't count today, we are 7 days away from my birthday and Valentine's Day, which are the same. Um, so that's going to be fun. That's going to be next Tuesday. I might reschedule Tuesday stream though for maybe Monday. Hopefully, you guys don't mind. But I plan on spending that day with my mom. I get the day off from work. So maybe in the evening, maybe actually I'll do an early morning stream. I'll hit people in the afternoon and then probably won't stream from 6 to 8. But I will let you guys know. You guys can either follow me on Twitter or join my Discord. Either one. Discord's like number one where I post all of my information at. And Twitter, I do like to every once in a while post a tweet about what's going on and all that. So, anyways, I hope everyone is doing well. Definitely just it's been a day for me today. Like work has been crazy and I feel like my glasses aren't fitting right on my face. So I'm sorry if I keep touching them, but it's just been crazy. Like I am tired, I'm exhausted, but I'm never too exhausted to do this. I love playing games. I love sharing this time with you guys. It's my favorite part of the day. Um, but sorry, there's a notification on my phone, but we're going to go ahead and get into it. And let's see what else we are going to find out today. I kind of want to change where my camera is. Put it over here because that way you guys can see on this side. Oh, that's not perfectly lined up. That's gonna bug me. I still don't think it's lined up, but you know, it's whatever. So that way you guys can see over on this side. That way you guys can see these. So that way when like Craig popped up the last time when I ended stream, you can see what I'm talking about now. Sorry, my the love of my life message. But you know, those of you that don't know, that's Wall Lobster, my main squeeze. Okay, let's see what Craig wants. Hi, buddy. Hey, buddy. So I have a favor to ask. It's also going to take me a minute to hop back into these voices. I haven't done them since Thursday. So please forgive me, but I'm going to do my best. Robert invited me over for dinner. And I know it's kind of a fucked pass to invite another bro, but I've known the guy for years and I still can't get a good read on him. And I know it's going to be super awkward if I go by myself. Will you please come with me? I love food. Especially love food that's free. And I didn't know why you're so sweaty over cooking, but sure. I'm down. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. I really hope that's sweat of relief. Eat that dinner. Um
No.
Is that the man himself? Hi, honey. Little nut button. Get out of here. Oh man, I don't know how to feel about social time with Robert. Still, I guess free food is free food. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. Craig and I decided to meet up before heading over to Robert's place. Craig's waiting on my porch, bottle of wine in hand.
Hey.
Sir George! Boy, am I glad to see you. Likewise, man. Classy of you to bring wine. Oh, it's not wine. It's sparkling apple cider. Robert literally has a wine cellar, so I think he's good. Wow. Or at least I think he has a wine cellar. I'm genuinely unsure if he was telling the truth or not. I can never tell with him. Thank God it's not just me. I never know. He's so deadpan about everything. I usually just laugh it off, but man, that guy's an enigma. We start walking over to Robert's house. Does Robert even know how to cook? I have severe doubts about whether he knows how to shave properly or iron his shirts. I feel like you learn to cook after you learn the first two. I mean, we would know how he shaves. Just saying. One time I saw him grab a hot dog from a trash can. I mean, it was at the very top of the trash can, like sitting above it, but still. If I were on trial, I think the jury would define that as in the trash. But if he were on trial. In his defense, I've definitely considered grabbing food from the top of trash before. Well, yeah, I think we all considered it, but the difference is that Robert actually did it. True. Maybe he's the enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back. I showed Mom our character, and she said, "What a hottie." She approves, 10 out of 10. We arrive at Robert's house and ring the doorbell, but the doorbell won't chime. Must be broken. Craig knocks on the door a few times. When does Robert have a dog? I don't know. That's weird. I can hear Robert just inside. 1 second! This is uncharted territory, Sir George. What if he's the one making barking noises? There is no dog. Don't say that. We're not even inside yet. Finally, the door opens. Robert looks pretty stunned to see me and quickly adjusts his posture to try to hide it. This is going to be weird, isn't it? Sir George, didn't know you'd be tagging along. Craig not tell Robert I was coming? Come on, Craig. I can leave if there's not... No. No, it's fine. Come on in. Wipe your feet. We enter Robert's living room, which is a lot more inviting than I remember it being. Make yourselves at home. We can still hear barking from the other room. I didn't know you have a dog, Robert. Oh, yeah, that's Betsy. I have to put her up when guests are over. She'll calm down in a bit. What kind of dog is she? Pitbull. Rescued her from a dogfighting ring a few years back. She hates strangers. If I let her out right now, I would probably have to take you both to the ER. Greg and I make eye contact. He raises an eyebrow at me. Okay. Nice. But, I gotta go finish dinner. Made osobuco? I know I butchered that. Robert leaves the room, presumably to go to the kitchen. Craig leads in and whispers, "Was the dogfighting thing real or was he kidding?" I don't know. Hey. What's osobuco? I don't know. Did he make up that word? Until I have osobuco in front of me, we can only assume so. We sit in silence for a second, talking in Robert's living room. How do you sit in silence if you're talking? I don't think that's right. Are we about to get sawed? Nah, usually you wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walked into this one. Although, he did look pretty shocked to see you. Maybe you being here threw off his plans? His murder plans? This is so weird. Nice. Robert finally walks into the room carrying 3 paper plates of steaming food like a waiter. I don't have a dining table. Don't trust him, so we're eating here. Also, I don't have real paper plates. Real people plates. Hope that's okay. Robert sets plates in front of us on the coffee table. I still can't tell what it is. It looks like meat. Maybe lots of sauce. I can make out some vegetables. I think that might be rice. It could also be pasta. Guess there's only one way to find out. Take a bite. Nice. Oh my god. Take another bite. The medley of flavors in this dish is amazing. The meat is so tender and the risotto, I think that's what it is so creamy. Robert, this is really incredible. You cooked this? There's a pregnant pause as Robert formulates a response. Like it's weird to get a compliment. I fished it out of the dumpster behind a restaurant. Or at least I think it was a restaurant. Can you believe people just throw this stuff away? I almost gagged. I look over at Craig, who looks weary, but mouthful. He gives Robert a thumbs up. Glad you like it. Where'd you learn how to cook like this? Worked at a restaurant in Spain for a hot sec. Messing with us? I decided to play along. You lived in Spain? After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe. Crashing on couches, sleeping in hostels, wherever. Totally broke. Worked a couple of odd jobs wherever I could scrape together cash. One night, I'm eating dinner at this little restaurant just outside of Madrid. I go to pay and realize I spent the last of my money on booze that night before. I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen. Long story short, they ended up liking me so much they offered me a job. Why not, right? Started living with some distant relatives on my mom's side. Over the course of 2 years, I worked my way up from busboy to sous chef. Learned a lot. Craig and I waited for the punchline. What night watchman did he swindle to get back into the States? Who did he con in a game of poker in a back room of a speakeasy? Safe passage into the crew quarters of a cargo ship.
Welcome, Raiders. Enjoy the show.
Catherson, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. How are you guys? What were you guys playing? Raiding in at the best time. Yes, we're in the middle of a little dinner date with Robert over here. So how are you guys? Shout out to Catherson. Heck yeah, give her a big shout out. She deserves it. I did a 400-piece Spider-Man puzzle. Oh, that's awesome. And how are you doing with the dads? Hey, I'm doing pretty good with the dads. Thank you very much. um we went for Robert first, but then I read somewhere that if you do 3 dates with them, then like you like basically end the game. So I'm just kind of dating around the other dads right now, but eventually once I date around and figure out which one I like the best, we'll probably go back to Robert. At least finish his story and then jump back. Cat raids for the dads. Listen, I'm not even kidding you. I don't know if I can show you my character. Yeah, I did the same. Craig had my heart. Oh, Craig is a cutie. Look at him. I mean, just... Is this game just about finding a daddy? Amazing. Yes, it is. You're a dad trying to find other daddies. Yeah, let's go. Hold on. We'll return back to this in just a second. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to show you. Gallery? No. Option? Nope. Dang it. I wish there was like a way you could show your character. I know eventually we will. And you're gonna be amazed. I have a cat shirt on. 10 out of 10. This game is gold. I just love it. Me too. It's like out of this world, just amazing. And of course, it's Valentine's Day around the corner. Like, how could I not? Like, gotta date them dads. We're finding out a lot about Robert right now, which is kind of crazy. I have to ask though, Catherine, did you go on a date with Robert? Did you meet him at the bar? We may have went home. Who else is going to pay for your drinks? Exactly. But don't mind me, we get into it, we do voices, so that's fun. I haven't dated Brian yet because I've made him such an unbearable, like, baritone voice that it's hard for me to stay in character for very long. So when I do go on a date with him, that's gonna be quite interesting to say the least. But what were you guys playing? Oh no, I already asked. Sorry, my brain's a little scattered. It's been a rough day. So the 400-piece puzzle. I love puzzles, man. I'm gonna have to go back. I don't know if you keep your VODs up, but that'll be something that I'd be totally interested in watching later. But I'm gonna get back into character real quick. I don't remember things I said 2 minutes ago, so no worries. Literally same. Like, I feel like the stuff that is like really important that I should remember, it's like it's gone. And like I try to grasp for it and it's already flew out one ear. In one ear. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Snugga Bear. Wait, hold on. It went away. Sugar Bear Club. Thank you so much. Hey, came in with Catherson's raid. Just got back. Hey, the computer guy, how are you? It's so nice to see so many friendly, familiar faces. Also, I'm gonna delete it because I played my own music, so I don't want to get DMCA nonsense. Rarely do it, but puzzles need. Aw, well. Chicken Bears Club came in with the raid. Oh, thank you guys so much. Um, no, I totally understand. There's sometimes like I found a playlist through Twitch that's all music that you can play on your VODs and stuff like that, but you can't like upload it anywhere else. Or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. I'll have to look more into it because I want to play music, but I'm so scared to play music and then, get copyrighted and I don't know. Dryest Yoshi, thank you so much for the follow. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Hey Xander, look at you. Everyone's popping in the chat. Same, and I thought I did it right, but I did not. I mean, like, you look into it, you think you've got it right, and then it just gets tossed out the window because you didn't. If you figure it out, let me know, friend. Of course. I'm gonna have to really look into it though, because I feel like I get it and then I read something else and just. But if I figure it out, I will let you know. That's why I like stream beats, copyright free music, safe to use. Just turn how you publish your VODs off. I play music all the time. Okay, Sugar Bears. Okay. I usually used it, but that is true. I like to port my old VODs over to YouTube. That's more like nostalgia. Like I know not a lot of people will hop over there and watch them, but like I like to go back and look at like how much I've changed throughout, which it hasn't been a year yet, but when it gets to that point, it'd be cool to like do a recap and do like a little highlight video of all the streams that I've done within the last year and just kind of see my progress grow. I got my music set up to never go to VODs so I can help if y'all need it. Oh, yeah, Dryest Yoshi, that would or Yosho? I keep calling you Yoshi. I'm so sorry, Yosho. That's amazing, and I would love the help because just like Catherson over here, I love to play music in the background, but I'm too scared. So if I could still keep my VOD but still be able to play music and it just doesn't transfer over, that would be awesome. Got my music up to never. Instead of you letting Twitch automatically upload after you stream, it'll give you the option to publish when. Oh, actually, really. It's so sad. Like I've been streaming for a little while. Oh, I have VODs, but they don't have the music. See, that's Twitch be complicated. I'm just floating in the boat. Catherson, literally same. Like literally same. I I used to watch people on Twitch all the time, but like I guess I didn't understand the depths of how far Twitch can go, especially on the creator side. So like I'm like hold on, I forget what side my camera's on. I have like this much knowledge of Twitch right now, and then there's just like a plethora of knowledge I need to have. So I'm just vibing. And like awesome people like you that help me out, like I appreciate it. We're lucky we can all go live successfully. I'm happy with that. Same. Yeah, exactly. If you are wanting this to be a business, then yet so complicated. Yes, so complicated. It really is. Like I know I need to learn so much more about it, but I'm just kind of vibing right now. Like I just don't have the mental capacity to really just like full sink into it. So I'm just having fun. I'm vibing. And I feel like I've made it to affiliate way quicker than I planned. I like I really thought I was going to be able to just kind of coast this out for like maybe a year or two. Like I didn't know how quick I could get there. So I'm like, all right, yeah, I got plenty of time. Like, don't even worry. It's fun. Like, I'm vibing. I'll learn all about it later on. And then I make Twitch affiliate within 6 months. And now I'm not panicked. Like, I'm still having fun. I've learned a little bit. I've learned how to add sounds and different, like, stuff to my channel. And kind of made it a little bit of my own. I'm still in the process of figuring out emotes, like what I want to create for my channel because like my name is Raquel, but like oh Peyton, Hello, welcome to the stream. Same, having fun is better. I've learned in my 2 years. Your background is lovely, and that's what counts. Oh, thank you. Now, this is actually like my first official like branding of like Raquel, like my name. The rest of it is just my interests and hobbies. Like I have like a little shelf down here that just has random stuff on it. Pokemon, Eevee, which is my favorite Pokemon character. I actually handmade that Pokeball. My friend got me these two cute signs that are right here. FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, and then The Office. Just a little bit about me. It's just kind of everywhere. I also have a FNAF poster that's over here that I tried to get to hang up, but it wasn't. It wasn't working. Is is this episode? Question mark. No, this is actually called Dream Daddy. Yeah, it's we're dating other dads or going on little friendly dates. Ooh, FNAF. Didn't know you liked horror. I love FNAF, and I wouldn't say I love horror, but I love the spooky side of things. Like I love playing Phasmophobia. I love watching people play FNAF. I tried playing it myself, but I just get so anxious that I just like sit there and shake, and then I go to do it and then I can't. I got jump scared by Bonnie one too many times and it just ruined. But I'll watch other people play it. But absolutely love the series, as you can tell. Foxy is one of my faves. Yes, Phasma's my jam, and I'm the same with FNAF. And then Peyton, oh, yeah, I know, right, Peyton? Wait, is it Dads Finding Dads? I would have thought they'd have you playing a young guy looking for dads. No, it's an adult dad who we are that we create that has an 18-year-old daughter that's about to go off to college. Her name's Amanda, our little sweet or Amanda Panda. And then we move to a different part of the city. We move into this cul-de-sac, and turns out all of our neighbors are single dads with kids, except for one guy whose name's Joseph, and he has a wife and 4 kids. So it's like, it's crazy. And I know there's a whole bunch of lore too. So I'm like, I'm in for it. I love lore. That's why I love FNAF. FNAF has like this big timeline of lore, and I just can't get enough of it. So convenient. It really is. Like me and cutie patootie Craig over here walked over to Robert's house for dinner that I wasn't invited to, that Craig invited me to, but didn't tell Robert that he was bringing a +1. Yes, lore. So much more complex than the dating simulator games I played in the early 2000s. Lore, ooh, drama. I know, right? Well, the thing is, like, if you want the real drama scoop, we definitely hooked up with Robert on the first night we moved into town. Didn't realize he lived in the cul-de-sac, and then we went to a barbecue that weekend and seen Robert. Very, very much drama filled. It was quite interesting. So yeah, choices are great. Like, it's crazy. And it's like every choice you make kind of like leads you to a different ending. Like not like too much to where it's like um Peyton mentioned earlier episode. I used to play episodes all the time and like all your choices would lead to different like endings. This one I feel like doesn't really lead you to a different ending. It just builds background with characters. It's crazy. It is crazy. Cough dropped. I love your name, by the way. That is just adorable. I love looking at everyone's names because it's like something they've come up with. But anyways, now we're gonna hear these wonderful voices that I've come up with. Anyways, I love to cook. I don't know what's real anymore, but this food's so good, I kind of don't care. Plus, Robert is actually talking to me like we're two people in the same room, which is, it's, I guess, is nice. That's amazing. It really is, to be honest. I wasn't expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on paper plates. Thanks, it's a nickname from my dodgeball team. That's awesome. Cough dropped. Would that be a good thing or a bad thing? But either way, it's adorable. It really is. To be honest, I wasn't expecting a gourmet cooking here. Cough drop. Cough dropped lore. I know, right? Would it be goofy haha, if I said I was working on an emote? No, it wouldn't be goofy. I asked you to do them, and I can't wait to see if you did create one for me. As the artist of the channel, I can't wait to spotlight all of your amazing artwork. For those of you in chat that don't know, Peyton is an amazing artist who is like bomb at her drawings, like fire at her drawings. And just, it's amazing. Like, I can't wait to see what emote you have worked on or what you're planning on doing because it's going to be amazing. Regardless, it's going to be amazing. And I can't wait to showcase it on my channel. Good thing, it actually came from people mishearing each other and then it stuck. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? That's how the best nicknames are created. What are you? Oh my god, Ramen, welcome! Hey, thank you, you BFF Rachel, of course. I'm out here representing and promoting. My name, Raquel, like my real name is Rachel, like I don't mind sharing that. And my boyfriend's roommate, or it's actually his cousin, but anyways, we're all in a Discord together. We all hang out, we talk. He didn't like saying my name, so he literally reinvented my whole name and just started calling me Raquel for no reason. It's just what he felt like saying.
Not.
And so it stuck, and I absolutely love it, and it's become the brand on my channel. Better than my real name, Karen. Oh. I feel like Karens are misunderstood. Like, we call people Karens, but, like, the actual Karen, like, they're not Karens. My username is part based on typos, so absolutely. Dave. Was it supposed to be Yoshi? Guys, follow Peyton Wu on Instagram and TikTok. I need to actually start doing, like, reels. Or not reels. Well, reels on Facebook. And I also need to do TikToks of like my gameplay. I feel like that would help boost the channel too. But learning how to edit and like mash up videos has been quite the process, and my brain is sore and numb and tired. Yeah, you're the least Karen Karen I've ever met, cough drop. Yep, lol. The it's always the I's always become O's. Oh, Peyton, help. Oh my goodness. It'd always be like that. Look, I tried to change my username on Twitter, and apparently someone else is Raquel. Like Rock_Kel. I'm gutted. Cough drop. See, I knew it. Karens aren't really Karens. Like, their name means Karen, but the name of Karen doesn't fit, you guys. When the name is taken. Literally, I was like, okay, who's... like, I changed it on everything else, and Twitter was like, nope, sorry, can't have that one. Like, pff, it's not like it's my name or anything. That is what happened to me on Twitter. Dude, I feel that. It's like, who are these people? And out of all of the places you could put your name at, you decide Twitter is the place? Oh, don't get me wrong. I know some Karens who are very much Karens. They just all are 20, 40 years older than me. From my messages are glitching. Oh, sorry, Ramen. And cough drop. No, I feel that literally. I don't know. Maybe it's just like the older generation. Like maybe they're just all Karens. So like even people that are named Karen, they are a Karen. But you definitely don't strike me as the Karen-y Karens. Someone was Top Hat Ramen on Twitter. It's getting crazy out there. Alrighty. I don't care about presentation. If the food is good, it should speak for itself. The Oso Boko is screaming for itself. And the paper plates are just as good as regular plates if you double them up. Hey, is it bad if I ask for seconds? No problem. To save room for dessert, I made lemon berry Savarian. Ramen, yeah. How? I know, right? Like, that's such a unique name. And you mean to tell me that someone else on Twitter has that name? Like, Top Hat Ramen. Like, who, like, where, how, and why? I want to know. Like, I just... Someone stole my brand. They did! They straight up stole your brand. Twitter's whack anyways. I love Twitter though. I always like Catherson's tweets make me like 10 times happier. Like I get on Twitter and they're always on there and I always look at Catherson. I'm like, you know what? Hearts every time I see him. 10 out of 10. I can relate so much. Are they at least making use of it or is it a ghost? Hope it's a ghost account, my goodness. Gotta head to bed. Hope you'll have a lovely night. Well, thank you so much, Dryest Yosho. I very much appreciate you following me and coming in here and chatting with me and having a great time. And you have a wonderful evening and good night. I like top hats and flame old meat ramen. I don't know. You know what? I would love to see just the top hat. It's just, yeah, 10 out of 10. Dot dot dot. Well, aren't you just full of Craig looks over at me. Surprises. Robert winks. Oh, okay. I'm going to imagine you are wearing one right now and tipping your hat to each message in the chat. That's pretty accurate. You bet I am. You can come over for dinner anytime. Craig. I'm gonna go get seconds. Me too. After consuming way more Osotoboko than my body could handle, I know why you like hop hats. It won't let me reply to messages. Hashtag Chrome. Oh no. Savarian. Handle and then really ensuring the later food coma with a generous serving of whatever Savarian was. Craig and I decided to head out. Thanks for coming. I'm making an attempt to be. Something tells me he's not going to follow through on that. Man, if you have me, I'll be here. Or if you'll have me, I'm here. Especially that Osoboko involved. I have a feeling we're not gonna get an invite though. Okay, I have a little bit more people in the chat for me to do this. Who should I go on a date with next? Anyone but Robert and I think Craig, because I think I've already done 2 dates with Craig. I have. So we can do Matt, Brian, Damien, Hugo, or Joseph. What are we feeling? What dad do you want to date? Or what dad do you want me to date? Okay, we got Joseph as a trip, to be honest. Brian and the beard with all them kids. I'm actually, like, I used to watch Markiplier play this, and he never dated Joseph, and so I never got to see what Joseph was all about, so I might actually do that one, but got, like, chat's popping off over here. So we got Joseph, we got one for Brian, Damien. How old are his kids? 2? He looks like a baby. Damien looks emo. He totally is. He's a Victorian era. I have no info to give. Pain stop. Damien looks like a vampire. He is 100%. That's what I saw too. Mark let us down. I know, like, I feel like there's so much lore to be explored with Joseph and like the wife and everything, and like he just like, you know, lore, no, and just like yeeted over Joseph. We got another one for Brian. Cough drop. That's what I'm saying. Or Matt. Matt Breakers. He has a wife? Oh, cough drop. Yes, he has a wife. The lovely Mary. Sorry if I'm doing any spoilers. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Okay, alright. I seen 2 for Brian, so we're gonna test my voice to the max, and we're gonna go with Brian. We're gonna go with the dad bod. Brian Harding. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grow things. If you like fishing, we'll get along. Peyton, do you like Damien because he looks like Luke in the Locked Away Fed Bunny Maid? Why is that so true, Robin? Yes, the beard wins. Alrighty, let's message him. Drink a full glass of water in the morning to help wake up. Man, I don't know how I feel about hanging out with Brian more. But it seems like Daisy and Amanda got along really well. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian more for the sake of the kids. I crack my knuckles and start typing. What if you... Yeah, beards are awesome. That's why I've got mine. Same about Brian. Sounds and looks like 50% of the men on the dating apps in my area. For them, fishing is life. Why do I feel that, Copdra? I feel that so much. Now, Peyton, Rachel said to be nice. I did. Be nice in here. Hey, Brian. Great Grandma Burst did the cookout yesterday. We should get the kids together and hang out soon. Even in the winter, ice fishing is life. Hey, man. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hey, man. I always love good burgers with a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What'd you think about mini golf? We could bring the girls out and have ourselves a little friendly competition. Rock on, Brian. Hold on, wait. Quit it, Dave. Rachel, she's being mean. Restrict her. You too, Dave. Listen, y'all better calm down or Lobster's gonna bring the restrictions down. Okay, Davester. Friendly competition? This is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian in mini golf. I've been taking her to mini golf course since she was a little kid, and I'm proud to say she's almost better than I am. ... Almost. I type back. That sounds great, man. Name the time and place, and we'll be there. Tell me that's... Oh, guys! This is him! This is Sir George! This is our character! Brian is hot. Brian's got that dad bod with the beard. You can't go wrong with the beard, I'm telling you. Sir George. So yes, the cat shirt. I know, right? I couldn't help myself. He's so beautiful. Oh, the little kitties. Hey, Amanda. Hey, would you be up for mini golf with Brian and Daisy? I'm a little out of pace, and I know my backswing leaves something to be desired, but I think I could keep it in the negatives. Matt is hotter. Well, we'll do Matt next. I will have to... I had a lot of fun on my date with Matt. We went to a concert. That was a lot of fun. Perfect. Come on, kiddo. Let's do this. We also have to get Damien in there. Sir George looks like Queen Cheryl. Backswing for mini golf. Who designed this game? I have no idea. I'm so glad Dad Bod is in. My laziness is paid off. It really is. I feel like it's more desirable. Because I feel like you can just kind of like be yourself together. Whereas like you kind of have to like... I don't know. I'm going to talk myself into offending someone, so I'm going to stop here. But I am not fit for someone who is very fit. So for me, dad bods are in. Dad 10 out of 10. Are you ready for this? Arr, matey, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Why are you talking like that? Because this mini golf course is pirate themed. Yes. Let's just leave it there. I just now realized that we are indeed standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course. When will men stop telling each other we don't like it? Everybody loves a dad bod. Exactly! I'm glad you agree, cough drop. Oh. Come on, pirate dad. Won't you talk like a pirate with me? Arr, ahoy! Scurvy? Avast ye! I don't see pirates, only angels. There's no time for jokes. Avast ye! I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank with my superior golfing abilities. I mean, doubloon. Come on, Dad. You told me this was just gonna be some friendly competition. Friendly competition is Dad code for actual competition. I need to prepare my mind, my body, my mind, and my soul to defeat Brian on the on the fields of glorious battle. It's just mini golf. Just mini golf? It's so much more than that. I kneel down and place a hand on Amanda's shoulder. I just want you to know that there's no pressure. It's no big deal. But, or don't worry about it too much. But we have to beat Brian at mini golf. Whatever happened to just having fun? Oh, we'll have fun when we beat them. Amanda gives me a side eye, but before I can side eye her back, I spot Brian and Daisy. Ahoy there, mateys! Ahoy! Brian walks up with Daisy in tow. Looks like they already rented us some golf clubs for our mini golf excursion. Total power move. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah. Alright, first mate. I hear there's buried treasure in these waters. You gonna help me plunder it? Oh. Amanda, I don't think this is a real pirate ship. I think it's just to play putt-putt on. Good thing my dad isn't on that game, or that date would be over in a second. I gotta go. Oh, well, thank you so much for joining us, Ramen. It was so nice to see you. Definitely come back. Bye. Oh, Amanda, I don't think this is real. Okay, I already said that. Amanda gives Daisy a look. I mean, hey, aye, Captain. Daisy winks at Amanda. Ha! Look at those two. They're two peas in a pod. So you excited to get some mini golf in? Oh, you know it. You a gambling man? I know when to hold 'em. Depends on what's on the table. Do I get you? I wonder if this is gonna be a good thing or a bad thing. Nope, we said the wrong thing. Okay, hold on. We tested it. It was bad. Go back. We have made mistakes. We're just gonna have to skip past it. Don't worry. How's everyone doing? Everyone doing great? Don't worry. I'm just tippy tapping on the computer screen. No one needs to see that I'm trying to fast forward through this because I messed up. Knew I should have done it. Daisy was right there. Why would I ever think that was okay? Okay, alright, we're back. Okay. Perfect. Don't worry, we're back. Alrighty, I know when to hold them. Okay, but you can throw eggplants at me, but I can't say if I get you. I feel like this is very unfair. I know when to fold them. I know when to, shoot. That's pretty much all I know how to do. How about the loser buys drinks tonight? Alright, but how about we make it a bit more interesting? I'm listening. The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend. Well, my yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on? Oh, shots fired. I think you should be a little bit more concerned with how you're gonna maneuver around my hedges. That's high technical work, not for the faint of heart. I don't think I'll need to worry about that. I'm very good at mini golf, you know. Oh yeah? Hole in one. Every time. What I just said is not a true thing, but it already come out of my mouth, so I have to stand by it. I'm looking forward to seeing that happen. Brian and I eye each other up and down. May the best dad win. Brian and I shake hands and lock eyes. It's about to go down. Dun, dun, dun. Oh no! That means I have to get a hole in one. Oh. I'm sorry, what did you just say to me? No! I have to focus. Oh, thank you so much, Cough Drop, for the follow. Ah, no! Oof. Oh, I should have hit that. I know I've lost my ball. I don't need you to remind me. You're going too fast. Oh. I better have won. Amanda pulls me aside while Brian and Daisy start walking to the next hole. Hey, you having a good time? I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time destroying Brian underfoot. I just asked because your eye is twitching. No, it's not. But my left eye twitch. Amanda raises her eyebrows. We're out here to have fun, remember? It's just a game. You're right. It is just a game. A game with extremely high stakes. Games we're currently winning. Dad. Please, Amanda. Please nail this next hole for me. We need to keep this streak going. If it's really that important to you, sure. Amanda walks over and tees up for a particularly hard windmill hole. Gripping her club, she winds up and launches the ball into the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. Oops. I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her act of youthful defiance. She walks over and pats me on the back. That was for your own good. Love you, kiddo. Oh, God. Oh, no! We have to win! Peyton, we have to win! Oh, gosh dang it. What even was that? Have to win. Go. Come on. Keep going. How is that even fair? The mini games are brutal, but oh so fun. They really are fun, and I better have won. I don't want to have to mow grass. I try to maintain an air of professionalism because there are children present. But confetti cannons are going off in my brain, and someone is placing a wreath around inner me, and the words "best dad" emblazed on it. Man, that was some good shooting there, Sir George. I have bested you on the field of battle. Takeoff is no joke. You and it felt good, Brian. It felt real good. Brian and I eyeball each other. Electricity shooting between. Daisy, did you have a good time? Yo ho ho, I did. We haven't even found the buried treasure yet. I think we need to apply for a permit to dig around here. I can take Daisy home so we can get the city paperwork started for digging. You two go enjoy your night. Sounds like a plan, Sir George. You cool with that? Sure. Just don't get yourselves into much trouble. Can do. I'll make sure we get into perfectly reasonable amount of trouble. That's my girl. Amanda and Daisy skip away, yelling about buried treasure. Bless that kid's tiny, rebellious heart. Well, guess we should hit the bar now. There's actually a tiki bar attached to this. How about that? Sounds like a plan. Ryan and I walk into the Freaky Tiki, a Kitschki island themed bar, palm trees adorn the walls, and several fake pirates are strewing about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which is a little more bearable than I won. Okay, I just gotta get my victory drink and get out of here. I think I already proved my superior dadness for the 2 pineapples of hospitality, please. Bartender whips up 2 rum drinks inside of hollowed out pineapples. He sets them on fire, and we have to blow them out before we can drink. Usually I like to, I don't know, drink my drinks. If you don't want yours, I'll take it. And miss out on the taste of victory? I don't think so. I take a sip of my pineapple of hospitality. Victory tastes fruity. Thank you. Let's talk about lawn maintenance. I'm very particular. No electric mowers for me. I hand cut everything with scissors. I also only water the lawn with bottles of sparkling water. I just ran out, so you're gonna have to import some. Italian is preferred, but I'll settle for Icelandic if that's all you have. It's sweet that you're willing to put all that work into taking care of your dead grass. What? My grass is perfectly healthy. It's okay, buddy. I know just the trick to perk it back up. I'll work my magic when I finish trimming your grass with the tiniest pair of scissors I own. Man, even when he's trying to be helpful, I feel personally attacked. While I sip more of my drink, I notice the TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover Deck Edition is on. I love this show. Always made me want to own a deck. Ugh, I hate this show. Why? It's so clearly fake. Well, yeah, it's reality TV. Who cares? I care. I'm a general contractor. I work with decks all the time. There's no way they're renovating these decks in a matter of 2 days. That's impossible. That's a 3-week job minimum. I gotta go eat dinner. Bye. Oh, bye, Peyton. Thank you so much for joining in. Enjoy your dinner. Sending love. Love you guys. Except possible. So you want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively in every episode? It can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. Nobody would watch it. I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I just want to watch stuff that's real. Like Long Haul, Paranormal Ice Road, Ghost Truckers. I have terrible news for you, Sir George. No. No. Not them too! That's the awful truth. Not the ghosts, though. Those are real. Trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons. I've been lied to for so long! We both chuckle and sip on our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor? Sure am. I actually helped plan the cul-de-sac we live in. Wow, nice work. Yeah, I kind of took after the footsteps of my old man. He is a general contractor too? The best. He practically built half this town with his bare hands. Weird how you spent your whole life trying not to become your father, and then you wake up one day, there you are. Of course he built it, LMO. Lore! I know, right? Accurate. But I get to work with my hands. It pays more than enough to take care of my daughter, so it's an absolute dream job for me. For me, at least. I have turned into my father. I feel like I'm there. Well, that's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point as a dad, and I've been okay with that. Till now. Now I must defeat him. I do have that patio furniture that I haven't put together still sitting in the garage. Why must we always want to beat Brian? Okay. Maybe I should cool it with the dad competition. Gotta keep it light. Tell one of your classic jokes, ask about his daughter, stare him down unblinkingly. I feel like asking about his daughter would be a good thing. Yeah, there's them eggplants. So, see, great minds think alike, cough drop. So, Daisy seems pretty smart for her age. Yeah, she's a genius. She definitely doesn't get it from her old man, though. It's actually a little embarrassing. Beats me at Scrabble constantly. To be fair, Scrabble is really hard. I can barely make good words when I have the whole alphabet in front of me, let alone 7 letters. Brian laughs. See, we can keep things friendly here. This is a perfect pleasant. I could do this all night. Because I feel an innate need to impress Brian and prove I'm better than him, obviously. That's the only reason, I think. Not that we're starting to like him or anything. Let's keep it moving. Ask about his dog. Complain about kids these days. Compliment his beard. All right, I'm gonna give it a second. Cough drop. What are we thinking? Ask about his dog, complaining about kids these days, or compliment his beard. I feel like we should ask about the dog, but I don't know if that's the right answer. Also, I'm gonna save. Oh no. Or we could ask about the beard because like we can compliment the beard because like we said, 10 out of 10. What if he doesn't want his beard complimented? What if he's ashamed of it? I don't know. I got distracted and missed what they were talking about. Honestly, same. You know what? We're gonna ask about the dog. Something says compliment his beard. Ah! The beard personally. But I love beards. You were right! Nah. Bet he likes beards. Yeah. Beard, 100%. Your beard is nice. Looks very healthy. Thanks, I grew it myself. Hey, you're not allowed to dad joke another dad. Is this how our daughters feel all the time? I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm dead. No! I mean, you walked right into that one. That's dad joke 101. When my girlfriend compliments mine, I feel pretty good. Oh. Maybe I should do it to mine more often. Hold on. He might be watching, but it's worth me just... He'll be so caught off guard. It'll be great. Uh, listen, buddy. I took dad joke 101 years ago. I'm in the 400 level classes and well on my way to a degree in fart humor. Hello. Wow, Amanda must be so proud. Everybody got text one person with a beard and compliment them. Yes, everyone. Text someone with a beard and compliment them. 10 out of 10 cough drop. I love this. She is not. I look around the room and take in all the kitschy decor, looking for something else to comment on. There's a gigantic fish hanging above Brian, and I gesture to it. Yes, but don't bombard my phone, please. Only one single message at a time. Cool fish. It's definitely fake. What? Really? Everything in here's fake. The palm tree over there, it's just ficus. Plastic coconuts glued to it. I look over. He's right. But I almost caught something like that fish once. Mine was bigger, though. Of course it was. Oh, really? Yep, I went on a trip to Hawaii maybe a decade ago. We're out on the sea for 3 days, catching fish, drinking beer. You know, guy stuff. Had a hot plate on the boat so we could sear the fish right after we caught it. Throw a little bit of the salt and lemon on there. Oh man, that was some of the best food I'd ever had. Kitski sounds like itch. Kitsch? Kitsch? Is that what it is? Saying it right now. Kitsch? Oh, thank you. Literally, it's there's so many words in here that I make like mess up, and like I don't know how to pronounce them, so I just keep on going. Phone dies from all the messages. Computer guy. That actually sounds amazing. Well, it was the last day. Well, it was the last day. Everyone had gone to bed already, but I was out there watching the stars. I had my line out too. Then all of a sudden, it just starts running. So I jump on the reel before it gets ripped out of the rod rack and starts fighting with the thing. I'm out there for maybe an hour. Can't call it to my shipmates. It's just man against nature. Finally, I'm starting to tucker the guy out. I get him up on the surface and finally get a sight of it. The biggest marlin I ever seen. Hemingway askew. I get onto the boat single-handedly. And you know what happens next? What happens next? The damn thing smacks me in the face with its tail, knocks me out. I wake up the next morning on the deck. Gone. Never felt dumber. So it got away? I think there's another version of me that would have spent the rest of my life trying to catch that fish. Captain at Hab style. I'm sure Daisy would be supportive. Oh man, fishing's a life. Haven't gone enough lately. You go fishing? Actually, I have a confession to make. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I having why am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable with him? I can't tell him that I'm terrible at fishing. Lean in close. I'm amazing at fishing. I'm the best at fishing. No one can outfish me. Why can't we be honest? I like the honest answers better. Yeah, I know, right? Like, there's no option to be like, I'm not gonna lie, I suck at fishing. Like, they're giving me, like, all lies. I'm not good at fishing. I'm not amazing. I'm not the best. And no one can outfish me, but they certainly can. Alright, let's go amazing. That's what I was thinking too. I'm simply the best out there. Okay, since you're such a pro, I'm taking you fishing. Do you want to go fishing? Wait, don't answer that. Yes, you do. We're going fishing. Oh no. Oh. I don't know. Come on, it'll be a blast. I know the perfect little fishing spot. I'll bring some beers. We can just sit back, relax, and reel in some trout. We'll bring the kids with us. Come on, you know you want to. I sigh. I've been cornered. That's what you get for lying. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Brian gives me an exuberant high five. Woo! Yes, maybe we'll see who can catch the most fish, so I can get you mowing my lawn. Try to beat me, but they don't call me Sir George good at catching fish awesomeness for nothing. LOL. I'm spinning a web of lies that I fear will one day consume me. Darn right, Sir George. Sounds like it'll be a scrap. Brian and I finish our drinks and head outside. So next time, this is a great opportunity for friendship. I'm real excited. Kiss my bass, Brian. I think I like this. This is a great opportunity for friendship. Oh, yeah. And I'm also for catching more fish than Brian. Oh, I didn't see that. I'm sorry. Dang, you were right. Lion just gets more trouble. Exactly. Like, you just tell the truth from the beginning. Like, nothing. Like, yeah, it may not always lead to what you want it to, but if you're honest, they're going to respect you for being honest about it. Like, yeah, you might want to hang out with Brian, but you could have done something else other than fishing. I mean, technically, we really don't want to hang out, but like, still, like, I feel like we do. Maybe it's autism, but I never see the point in lying. LOL. I mean, like, everyone should think like that. Like, what is the point in lying? Like, one way or another, whether it's now, 2 days, 5 weeks, 2 years in the future, it doesn't matter. You're not going to be able to remember the lies that you've told, so you're going to end up messing up. You're always going to remember the truth. Maybe not always, because I have a terrible memory, but most people remember the truth. You're not going to remember the lie that you told 6 years ago to your friend to save her feelings. Like, just be honest. Just be honest. You're krilling me with these puns, Sir George. Mull it over. You'll come around to the fish-related dad jokes in no time. Brian extends his hands and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see that competitive fire in his eyes. It's gonna become a whole thing, isn't it? That's my word. I always say it's gonna be a whole thing. It's just a whole thing. Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. She immediately plops down on the couch and flips on the TV. How was your hang with Brian? He wasn't too spicy about his crushing defeat, was he? Nah, he was pretty gracious about it. Like, frustratingly gracious. Yeah, how dare that guy have some decency? Come on, Dad. Or come on. Dad, he seems like a neat dude. I think so. I don't know. The guy loves a good competition. But then again, apparently so do I. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we hunted for treasure for a bit, but Daisy was really adamant about not digging without a permit, so we just watched some documentaries about theoretical physics. I put her to bed, then sat around eating Brian's food. That's my girl. It's true. Childhood. Honesty is the best policy. Adulthood. Lie as much as you can. Why? Yeah, like, exactly. Like, We should keep honesty as the best policy and just grow with it. Like, when and where did we learn to lie or realize it was acceptable to lie? Like, lying's no good. It just gets you nowhere. It really does. Don't tell him I said that. That's standard babysitting protocol, I believe. I really like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age. Yeah, Brian says she had a hard time relating to other kids. She kind of reminds me of you at her age. Although she doesn't bite people as much as you did. I can't believe I'm finally the cool older kid. Feels good. You gonna hang out with Brian again? That's the thing. He wants to go fishing with me. Oh. I told him that I was an amazing fisherman. You hate fishing. I know. I kind of panicked. I'm kind of panicking. I'm sure it'll be fine. All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn and sit silently in a boat on a lake for hours on end with no promise of a tangible reward, your only companion being the fear and doubt you harbor deep within your heart. Fishing's fun, you'll remind yourself, as the world darkens around you as you wonder as if it's really you start staring back at yourself in the lake's reflection, or simply just the abyss. I like this kid. Me too. We've raised her well. She's a great character, though. Like, out of all the characters here, Amanda, like, I know we're supposed to be focused on the dads, but she's such a solid character. Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us. Is it my constitutional right to outright refuse this order? Daisy's coming too. Well, I bet I could convince Brian to bring his dog. Fine, sold, I'm in. Alright, I'm bushed. I'm gonna call it a night. Don't stay up too late, okay? You got it, Pops. Aw, good night, Manda Panda. Oh, we got some high scores. Oh, especially that beard. Angry about weather. Oh. Oh, we sure do know how to make a dad blush. Look at them dad and daddy points.
You got dads.
Oh. First of all, I just want everyone to realize Craig has been in my inbox ridiculously. Yep, that beard. It's a solid beard. Alright, let's see what Craig wants. Hello, Amanda's dad. Well, are you right? It's me, your friend Craig, who loves sports. I have nice and smart children who are good at computers. It would make me blush too. We have a name, Craig. I know, right? Ah, man. Great to hear from you, buddy. What's up? I'm still strong. I am strong. Ha! Don't I know it? Say, I've been reading up about whey protein. You use all that? I'm sure it helped me develop a bit more muscle. Yes, I know what that is. My children are having a tea party, and they wanted to invite Amanda, but we can't find her on here. You're also invited. Physical invitation to follow. Cool, I'd love to come. I'll let Amanda know. Thank you, Amanda's dad. Attend that party. Let's go. The children were using the computer. How dare you get on your father's dad book? You don't want to see what's on there. Coffee time. You know dads love coffee. Gonna brew myself something black as midnight on a moonless night and put a fresh pot and work on a few word jumbles while we wait for it to brew. Hey, this one spells sorrow. Dad, ready for today? Ready for every day, sweetie. Gotta tackle it head on. No, are you ready for the thing that we're going to do today? The thing that you promised to do? Honey, I already told you that I'm not gonna throw away my Tom Clancy novels. They're just stacked in the living room. I keep bumping into them and knocking them over, and you don't even read them. Wait, no, that's not what I'm here about. The tea party. Dad! Nope, I don't remember that. Craig's kids. That hand-drawn invitation. Amanda walks over to the refrigerator and comes back with a hand-drawn invitation on a sheet of computer paper, inviting Amanda and Amanda's dad to the tea party. They spelled cordially wrong. Just put on some going outside pants and let's get going. Oh boy, my dad reads those books. Oh, how true to the dad era they are. I can go outside in sweatpants. Nothing's stopping me. Dad, just look, I'll see you in a minute. Fuck authority. Put on outside pants. We're gonna put on pants. We're gonna be good. Oh, look at the twins. Hello. Thank you for coming to our tea party. I do my best to bow and present my daughter, who thanks him with a curtsy. This way, please. Briar and Hazel lead us to a small table with tiny chairs. Some are occupied by stuffed animals, and Matt and his daughter Carmencita are here too. Matt raises a comically small plastic teacup at me. Hey, dude. How's the tea? The imaginary tea is absolutely wonderful. I taste a hint of lemongrass. Hello, Carmencita. Hello, Mr. Amanda's dad. Please, have a seat. Sit down between Amanda and Matt. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out of this chair. Hi, everyone. I turned to see Daisy and Brian enter the backyard and take a seat next to us. Sorry we're late. Daisy made me put on my going outside pants. Amanda gives me a knowing look, and I return an obliging wink. She rolls her eyes. Is it really something your daughter has to pressure you into, Ryan? I give Amanda another, even more exaggerative wink. She rolls her eyes even harder. Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules for some high tea. Actually, it's a common misconception that high tea was appreciated by nobles. Dad, shut up! Sounds like Brian is a better match than we realized. I know. It's always the ones with dad bods for me. Should have known. Even in a video game. Now, if we all put on your designated tiaras. There are little tiaras sitting on everyone's plate. Well, except for Brian's. This is a softball helmet. Oh, we ran out of tiaras. I don't think this is going to fit me, but I appreciate the thought. Dad, you're royalty. Please act like it. Brian tries to balance the ill-fitting baseball helmet on top of his head, but it immediately tumbles off into the bushes. I'll get that later. Hey, everybody! Craig comes out with the teapot and a tray of sandwich cookies. Cue the epic music. I know, right? Dad, is the tea ready? Yeah, it's been, steeping for a while now. Awesome! Would you girls like to serve your guests tea? No, thank you. We'd much appreciate our servant to help. Craig leans over to me. That's me. Craig places teacups in front of all of us and a single sandwich cookie onto each of our plate. He pours some tea into my cup. Awfully fluorescent for tea. I clink my teacup with Matt's and take a sip. Good lemonade. It's tea. Right. Very good tea. And then over to Amanda, who's happily enjoying her tea. So, what do we do at tea parties? We enjoy the splendors of upper-class society, Father. She takes a dainty bite out of her sandwich. Marvelous. So the meeting of princesses has been called to order. Hear, hear. But I'm a warrior princess. I hunt and stuff. And I have, like, a really cool sword. Can I be a space princess? I'll allow it. And I'll be a rock star princess. I'm also a space princess. Can there be more than one? Space is pretty big, don't you think? I changed my mind. I want to be space princess too. Dad, what are you? Do I get to be a princess? Duh. Well, I guess that makes me History Channel princess, hacker princess, rude boy princess. I kind of like rude boy princess, not gonna lie. Rude boy is a sex term. Oh. Don't pick that one. Gotcha. Okay. We're gonna do History Channel princess. I'm a ruler of all I survey. And what I survey is a 10-hour marathon of cupcake storage wars. I don't think I've seen that one. A squad of professional bakers bid on an empty storage unit. And bid on empty storage units and then have to bake 100 or 1,000 cupcakes only using the ingredients in the storage unit. Sounds terrible. Oh, it is. I think I'll be landscaper and general contracting princess. Barista princess. Barista princess. Reporting for duty. Hey everybody, CrossFit princess is here. Not now, servant. If it weren't for the princess's uprising, it would be you serving me. We sip tea for a little longer, then the girls run off to fight dinosaurs, the space rock star warrior princesses, I think. Okay, not specifically used that way, but it's sometimes so playing it's safe. I appreciate it. Don't want to scar the children. We almost already did that. They grow up so fast. It was like yesterday that I was helping Amanda throw her own tea parties. Did you make you a servant too? You betcha. Carmencita made me actually brew tea for hers. Pitfall of owning a coffee shop. Pitfall? Your custom blends are amazing. The hibiscus one you gave me a while back was choice. Aw, thanks. It was really nice the girls are getting along. Yeah, I'm really glad we moved into this community. We are too. Amanda's been kind of a role model to them, you know? I hadn't even realized, and I don't even know if Amanda does either, but I guess they're all right. I guess they're right. All the girls in the neighborhood look up to her. She seems to go out of her way to play with them. I'm so proud of her. You better not proud Dad cry at this tea party, Sir George. I bought extra word jumbles if anyone wants to kill some time while the girls play. The day rolls on and the girls all get tuckered out. Amanda spends the whole day playing with them and taking their pictures, promising that she'll send them the best ones later. Sheds single tear. I know, right? Like, I'm so proud. We all clean up and help put away the tea sets and tables and then head out as Daisy and Carmencita fall asleep on their dad's shoulders. Oh, that's so cute. My heart. Take care, guys. Thanks for coming. Bye, History Channel Princess. You want dinner? Nah, I filled up on cookies. Me too. I'm tired. Dude, same. Playing with a bunch of little kids who all simultaneously want your attention and approval is surprisingly exhausting. But in a good way. And also, in a kind of scary way. How so? I feel like I gotta be on my best behavior for them. I don't want to let them down. Is this because you still feel bad about dropping the F-bomb in front of your cousin that one time? I corrupted her dad. She's secondhand smokes now. Well, those kids really look up to you, and I'm glad that they have you as a role model. Shucks, Pop. I ruffle Amanda's hair. Oh, that was cute!
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, we've got dads. Okay, so I've seen Matt and Damien before, or should we go on a second date with Brian since it went so well? What are we feeling? Who are we feeling? Don't mind me, I gotta put on chapstick. My lips get so dry. Between this one and I play West of Loathing every once in a while, and it's also a reading game. Those nights I die afterwards. I have to drink like a whole bottle of water and I burn through sticks of chapstick. Not really. I use chapstick. That's what I feel like. That's not my favorite. I literally have so many chapsticks, it's ridiculous. But this flavor is strawberry ice pop. Like, every time they come out with a new flavor, you bet I already have it. And surprisingly enough, CVS in my town is like the perfect place to go for that. Alrighty, one heart with him. 2 hearts with Craig. Oh, no. 2. Heart with Matt. Now 1 heart with Brian. I know we have 2 hearts with him. 1 heart with Damien. Maybe we should go with Hugo. We don't have a heart with him. Nor do we have one with Joseph. And I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty funny. You know what? We're gonna go with Joseph. I'm feeling Joseph. His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait, how do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y? I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y. A light smattering of Jesus. Will he want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? Talking to Joseph, huh? Ah! Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that? I selectively ignore it every time you do, Pops. Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him. But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passages, ice cream socials, khakis? First of all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest. There's a difference. You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this. Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the barbecue. Love to hang out soon if you're not too busy. Gotta go make dinner and shovel some snow. Oh, snow! Thanks for the hang. Thanks for the hang and good luck with the game. Cough Drop, thank you so much for dropping in and raiding over with Catherson. I appreciate it so much. And have fun, be careful shoveling snow, and have a good night. Thank you so much. Thanks for all your help, by the way, too, because you're amazing. Thank you. Isn't that a little too business casual? Fine, fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this. Amanda focuses on the keys. Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya. Smiley has a nice touch. Almost immediately, I receive a response. What'd he say? Hi, Sir George. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and we'd love to have you over. It'd be a blast, so let me know. Joseph. Huh, that wasn't so bad. He uses a lot of exclamation points. That's me. I'm like over exaggerative with like emojis or exclamation points. Like half of my vocabulary when I text is that. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a title? Tilde? Oh, that thing. I'm willing to let it slide this time. I respond back. Sounds like fun. Sir George. Oh, he did it too! Great. Come on by the house as soon as you're ready. We'll be here. Well, guess I'm doing this. Have a brownie for me? Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore? Amanda stares at me, unblinkingly. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real default, Pops. That's our girl! And Dad? Please don't be weird about the religion thing. Me? Weird? Never. I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Sir George. But what if they hang up a bunch of crosses? Or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Right before dinner? During dinner? Over the porcelain babies? The door begins to creak open and a shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Who's there? Sir George? The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph's eldest. What's his name? Hey. Hey. Hi again. I'm Sir George. I know what your name is. Oh, I got it right! His name is Chris. Oh yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the, Please don't say it. Jesus. Chris blinks slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that. You're weird. Is your dad? Before I finish, Chris walks into the adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Home? This was a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my whining attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph, he peeks his head around the corner.
Oh.
Sir George, you made it! Joseph approaches with arms wide. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? I am not. As ready as I'll ever be. That's the kind of semi-confidence I'd like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in! Joseph leads me to a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming. I believe you've met Chris, who left you outside. Chris? Are you going to apologize? Oh, right. Sorry. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. It's alright. Next time, just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure. Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world. Plus, being the eldest in the big family can't be easy. We try to cut him a little slack where we can. Ah, and here are the twins. Christy, say hello to Sir George. Hello, Father. Hello, Sir George. Kids, come on, dial it back with the creepy twin stick. Creepy twin stick? Egg them on. You get to baking. Maybe it's better if I don't stick the power dynamic of the creepy nightmare twins. Are you guys going to help us bake? We don't want to bake.
Oh.
Well, okay, what do you want to do? We have to perform surgery. Guys, we've been over this. Please stop cutting open your toy.
Yeah.
Christian and Christy run out of their room giggling. After a second of relative silence, Joseph turns to me grinning sheepishly. You ever have more than one kid, Sir George? Nope. You should try it.
Morning.
We both start to laugh, but are interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now?
Hmm.
That doesn't sound good. Christy? No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and mentions for me to stay where I am. Wait here a minute. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half the fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves, and he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on his surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. Examine the bookshelf, examine the coffee table, examine the floor, head into the kitchen. Examine the bookshelf. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. It looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what looks like travel magazines. Hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctica, on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure, unless this is Mary's thing. Who knows? Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. James, New American Standard, the Bible for Teens. He is a cool youth minister after all. On a higher shelf, there's a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, these must be Mary's. Newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson, Sex Detective. The 8th installment in, wait, this is a series? Examine the coffee table. There's a couple cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross. Hey, another cross. A little different. And a third cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. It looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants? Heh, 6. Examine the floor. Well, you have this many kids and things are bound to end up on the floor, no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. The tag says CC, of course. I set that down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow, it looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. There's a story here. It's none of my business. It's been a while. I guess I should go to the kitchen and see what's up. I walk into the kitchen to find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph. The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Where's Christian?
Yeah.
He ran off. Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter and gives it a taste. Dad, it's too sweet. You're too sweet. I'm not.
Oh.
You're so sweet we might have to water you down with spiders. No, not spiders. Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Between the laughing and the squirming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl's locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes. Save me from the spiders! Dual spoon the Spider King. Renegade option. Spoon duel the Spider King. I grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, you foul beast! Okay, Sir George the Valiant, let's see what you got. You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. Have you come to squash me, knights? Or have you merely fallen into my web? I'm no mere fly, Spider King. Now, on guard! For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with 2 dumbest looking spoons in the room. Eventually, I strike a killing blow to the invisible heart between his arm and his body, and Joseph recoils in horror. Last, I am defeated. You would never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... Sneaky taste from the brownie batter. Magic. Oh man, that is way too sweet. Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly. A hero! Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit. Hey, wait, do you want to bake brownies with us? Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again. Sparkle Pony. Sparkle Pony? Joseph looks confused. You don't want to bake with Dad now? Want to play with Sparkle Pony? Yes. Okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish his sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall. Ahead. Joseph sighs deeply and stares into the chocolate bar. chocolate batter, he tastes it again. Face twisting. And that is still way too sweet. So what made that crash? Egg beaters on linoleum floor. It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side. Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout. And I have a feeling Christine has something to do.
Ah.
We need a fresh start. Oh, yeah. Like I said, I'm not really a baker, but don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so we'll probably be fine.
Wow.
Probably. Yeah. Probably. He certainly looks confident. Alright, Sir George. You've baked a cake from a box before. Once. How hard can this be? Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Mario Batali, save me. Mario Batali. I always say it's a whole thing. Joseph and I set to work, cracking the eggs, mixing the things, and then pouring the things according to how we assume the back of the box would tell us to. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies.
Hey.
Phew! Wait. Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Wow, Sir George. Way to use those dad skills. I bet you've baked a few box mixes in your time. His nose. Joseph.
Oh.
All we have to do is bring these to the bake sale, and Viola, duty done. Ahem. Now help me find Christy. Keep your eye out for that pony that sparkles. Joseph, hold still.
Oh.
Thumb in position, and got it.
Hey.
Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off of his nose. Oh, thanks. No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter.
Oh.
Are you flustered? We should find Christy.
Hmm.
Yes, we should. Do that, Sir George. Joseph quickly composes himself. Who would have known a little flick on the nose would get him so hot and bothered? Alright, she can't be far. You take the delta position, and I'll watch your 6. Do you even know what that means?
Nice.
Alpha Tango Sparkle. Roger, roger. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car.
Oh.
Why are we only taking Christy? Joseph, Christy, and I arrive at the church parking lot and find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale's already in full swing.
Oh.
Wow, this place is packed. Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack. If you can count a city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed. Point. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. She's running on jet fuel? I want to sell brownies. Okay, let's get set up. I want to see Mom.
Hey.
She's down by the other row of tables helping out with another group. Want to go over and tell her I said hi? Mom! Christy sips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast? Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These things aren't what they used to be. I remember when Amanda was her age. I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds. Yep, great age to deal with.
Hey.
While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all of our baked goods on the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods? Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitches. Does he actually? Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie. It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks. Little handmade crafts, other sweets. Whoa, someone brought a soft serve ice cream machine. I gesture to it. How are we supposed to compete with that? Please, this isn't my first time at the rodeo. The bake sale rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here. It's just a bake sale. I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you? Oh yeah. We high five. If you bake it, they will come.
Hey.
It's not long before we have our first customer.
Hey.
Hey, dude. Hiya. Matt, Carmencita, great to see you guys out here. Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and proprietor of a Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Joseph leans close to me.
Oh.
This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe did you use for these brownies? Don't say you used the box recipe. Don't say you used the box recipe. Just how Nana used to make. Let me tell you a story, Matt. The way they made these brownies in the old country, yeah, that was all thanks to Grandma Awesomeness.
Oh.
Travelers from far and wide would make a pilgrimage to her sleepy little town, simply to be amazed by her masterful use of chocolate. All that knowledge, all that experience, it was passed on to me.
Hey.
Sure. Joseph leans over again to me.
Yeah.
Lying is literally one of the 10 things we do not try to do. Ah! No! I should have went by what we said in chat. Never lie. Not even if it is to sell. Being honest.
Oh.
Alrighty, let's try this again. We're gonna be honest all the way around.
Yeah.
It's boxes.
Yeah. Oh. 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 Oh.
Alright.
Hmm.
We used the box recipe. Can't go wrong when it's spelled out for you. Just gives me a look. Wow. I actually use the box recipe sometimes too. It's always better when you sub butter for oil though. Good to know. Alright. We'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3. I ring them up and high five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. See? Not so hard. Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings of the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually another familiar face pops up. Sir George! It's Brian! Close enough. Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweet and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. Must resist urge to be competitive. Let the man buy his brownies. So we'll put you down for 10? Ha! Better make it just 2. One for me and one for Daisy. Coming right up. You excited for the youth group movie tonight? Yeah, what's the movie? It's a surprise. Joseph leans over to me. It's a Fast and the Furious. Really? Think about it. There's some heavily religious undertones. Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy. I make sure to give you guys the edges. Aw, that's sweet. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases, and Joseph and I survey our stock. These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time. Wait, what happened to the pews? Ernest Ray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck. No. No more Fast and the repetitive movies. No more. I feel that, honestly. I really feel that. I would have gone for a young man in the sea, but I can respect that. Speaking in the ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to read. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work. It is, but it's worth it. Although, but they are about family. Then do anything else. Although sometimes I wish. Never mind. What? Kind of silly, but you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics, drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock, basically live out a Jimmy Buffett song? Joseph? I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville. One day, my friend. One day we'll be on island time. We make a couple more sales to more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig. Craig! It's gonna be hard to sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Are you sure you're ready for this? We go way back. I got this. Craig walks up to our table with Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're gonna sell them on brownies too. Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. She's impossible to read. It all comes down to Craig. Hey, bros. Hi, Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad. Would you be interested in one of our delicious handmade brownies? I don't know. Hey, Craig. Remember when we were freshmen? Remember how our next door neighbors pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with dish soap, and how the washing machine exploded with suds? And then we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them, but sprinkling high-intensity hot sauce in the mix, and then we watched them cry after eating it. I would feel bad, but we had to clean up the laundry rooms ourselves. Anyway, these brownies are like that, without the hot sauce. You should get one more for old time's sake. Craig thinks for a second. Well, girls just want a game. You know what? We'll take one for each of us. Even River? I'll eat hers. You've got yourself a deal. Oh, Joseph. Calm down with that. The day winds down. We're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Boxed mix, huh? Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else but here.
Oh.
Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes, which is actually they're just brownies. Cute and boring and safe. Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing here? I was just hoping to introduce Sir George to the rest of the community. Uh-huh. You get a load of this freak show? What? Weird folk is all holier than thou type, don't you think, Sir George?
Oh.
Mary, let the kid answer the question. Kinda weird. They seem nice to me. Shove a brownie in your mouth so you can't talk! Oh, he didn't like that. I don't know how far back our load is. I don't wanna... Oh. I don't want to fail.
Oh.
I should have just answered the question.
Wow.
Alright, we'll sweep past it. I know the answers. We got this.
Oh. Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Hmm.
Carmencita. I like that because
Yeah.
we like Matt, Brian. I wonder if... Nah, just let him buy his brownies. We're gonna keep all the answers the same,
Huh?
except for the end.
Hmm.
Oh god, Fast and
Yeah.
Furious again.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Hmm. Oh. Oh.
Beach Day.
Yeah.
Oh.
Craig.
Oh.
For that one time.
Oh.
Nice. I don't know.
Everyone always remembers that one time.
Oh.
Oh my
Do not have a very nice relationship. I'm gonna say they also seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Mary, can we talk about this later? Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Just doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep.
Hmm.
Please talk about this later.
Oh my god.
Sure thing, honey bear. Mary turns her
Ah.
attention to me. Hand over the cash. Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. I hand over the cash we've made. Feels like a hefty wad, if I say so myself. Thanks. Now give me your wallet. What? Give me your wallet. Think this church is gonna fix itself? Mary?
Hey.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Sorry, I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Mary leans in and whispers to me. At it. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. I'm really sorry about that. You okay? Really likes pushing your buttons, huh?
Yeah.
Joseph shrugs.
Oh.
And marriage is perfect.
Hmm.
You ready to head out? Of course, Joseph. Joseph and I load the folding tables into the back of my car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat.
Yeah.
I drop Joseph off at the front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me.
Oh.
Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar.
Hmm.
I won't keep you up then. Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also, happy to eat the brownies. Well, next time I promise to do something a bit more exciting and a bit less free labor. And I'm very sorry about the whole thing, Mary. You shouldn't have had to see them. It's fine, really.
Oh.
I know, but first hangout domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me. Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville. Something fun, I promise. I smile. I'd like that.
Hey.
Oh, one last thing. Joseph's house is a cling wrap brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it. The last one. You earned it. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope. Too late. I'm already walking away. But, bye! Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, Brownie. Aw, we should save it for later. Maybe Amanda wants it. Save the brownie for later. I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road. I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Hey, Father Unit. My child that I'm required by law to care for. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really? How long have you known me for? Right. How was the bake sale? Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman. I'd so say that. I'd so say that to my kid. Glad to hear it.
Oh.
So, what? Were there any extra brownies? Or did you maybe sneak one? Or think for a moment and realize that I still have the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. Always save the brownie for the children. Especially my child. It's nothing but a walking pit in her stomach. Love her for it. Heads up! Wait! I hurled the brownie towards Amanda. It hits the wall behind her and falls on the ground. Nice throw. She scoops it up and smiles at me. Thanks, Pops. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark. He did. I sat down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome. Oh, let's see. Embarrassed child, family vacation, leadership, relatability, Mary, and baking.
I've never had that much fun in my life. That was awesome.
I turned it down.
Thank you.
Can't hear it.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I may have said that to my cat. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Alright, hold on. I gotta go back out. Let's save. And let's go to the title screen. Free Daddy. I love this song. Options. I think we might have time for one more date.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Got 15 minutes. Total 2 hours. Yeah, we got one more. Okay. So, computer guy, who you feeling? Pick a guy, any guy. Except for Robert and Craig, because I'm already at 2 hearts with them. Wait, what? Pick a name. Matt, Brian, Damien, Hugo, Joseph. Who you feeling? We're gonna go on another date. And I don't know who to pick. Oh, no. Come on. It's just a name. It's a trap. It's not a trap. You just pick a name. I know it is. Well, whatever you say, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to go on a date with that guy. So, which one would you be interested in watching? Okay, Hugo. All right, let's go. Let's roll. Message. I navigate to Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? I wait for a few minutes before the computer dings. I'm so glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime. But I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there any possible way you could come by and replace them? Uh-oh. It's completely understandable if you don't want to or can't make it, but I'm going to be honest with you here. It's a middle school class, and I need to get as much help as I can get. I think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd have to be accountable for, and they're in middle school, arguably the worst age to be. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, how was middle school for you?
Dad.
Bad. But nobody likes middle school. 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible.
Aww.
Everyone sucks, no self-awareness, just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40+ hours a week, doing long division, starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? Top 40s Pops? Schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What's your middle school experience like? I don't remember. It was so long ago, we probably rode dinosaurs to class and bartered for lunch with the tiny skulls of the animals we had slain. We probably had to walk up a hill in the snow both ways too, huh? You liked it. See? Middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium and wanted to know if I was in for it. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go on was the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza. at a clam chowder factory. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? No, it's because Bobby Willingham threw it up in one of the vats of clam chowder, and I'm the only one who saw it happen. It haunts me. Right, let's leave that story firmly in the past. Anyways, you should do it. Mr. Becca sounds like he could really use the help. Plus, you two get to hang. Plus, you get to hang out with cool fish. Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me very nervous. What? Are you worried a whale's gonna pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Don't you put fear in my heart. Well, don't they have penguins there? Or do they have penguins there? Yes, they have penguins there. Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of ocean. I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. Bye, Amanda Panda! I arrive at the aquarium to find that the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end. Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled. I'm so glad you're here. Hugo! It's been a debacle all morning. We're short-handed, and most of the kids won't stop screaming, and I'm sure you know is the case with all middle school. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar. Great. Well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over here. Hugo walks me to a gaggle of preteens who are all sitting on the ground playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. Can you guys put your phones away? All the kids look up for a moment, stare at Hugo, then they go back to texting. At least they're quiet.
Oh.
Too quiet. These guys are up to something. Feel it. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school after all.
Ah.
We'll see. I need to find his voice. I can't remember what voice I had for him. The class starts filling into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out a massive staple packets of paper to each kid. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheet from Hugo. What's in the packet? Honestly, it's just busy work so the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asked him to sit quietly for 10 minutes and think about the Great Barrier Reef. Teacher hacks. I like that. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books? Who just did a unit on the old man in the sea? Nothing quite like introducing kids to the fertile preservance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays.
Oh.
It gives us time to check out the exhibits as well. Come on, they have a phenomenal section of tropical fish. While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to the brown and white fish with long spines. That right there is the lionfish. You know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size? Whoa. Their spines are venomous too. Nature is hardcore.
Oh.
You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here. Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank.
Oh.
That's a stonefish. Most venomous fish in the world. And they just, be here. Oh, they're relatively harmless, so long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them?
Oh.
Tissue necrosis. Oh my god. Oh,
Ah.
nature's wild. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I see the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see that fish over there?
Oh.
That one? Yeah, that's the American longfish. Blue-nosed wiggly fish. Humphead wrasse? American longfish. Yeah? Did you know that paranormal fish trivia, psychiatric fish trivia, paranormal fish? This fish sleeps upside down, but contrary to popular beliefs, it's not an actual vampire. That's a vampire fish.
Oh.
Wait, are you serious? I'm playing it for the gag here.
Oh.
Good one. We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who start fighting over the Capri Sun. I'll walk around the room reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside of the enclosure. After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. The ripples in the water cast blue moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by anger hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. Wow. I'll walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? I'd rather stare at you. We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. Are those two sharks kissing? Now, me personally, I would say I would rather stare at you, but I think I'm going to go with we can learn a great deal from Mother. And many great mysteries lie in the ocean. It's truly fascinating to be able to observe in a settling such as... Yeah, that's a very astute point, Sir George. We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. It's all about knowing your audience, or knowing the person you're talking to. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only things the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, small fish. I stand around the edges of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans these horseshoe crabs have for my well-moisturized hands. Hugo rolls up his sleeve. Wow, Rock, you're such a flirt on this game. Oh, thanks. I'm actually quite a flirt in real life. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. I'm quite nervous 90% of the time. Pulling these guys' heartstrings. I gotta test the water, see which one's the best. I could never do it in person, so in-game's the only way I can do it. Hugo rolls up his sleeve and sticks his hand in the water. I gotcha. I live vicariously through video games. Don't you want to pet some rays, Sir George? Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance. Come on. It'll be fun and informative. LOL, yep, I hear you. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of these are, but I get the feeling they will probably bite me and my delicious hands if given the chance. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed, the horseshoe crabs only eat little clams, and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank and slowly dip my hand in the cold water. I touch a stingray as it glides past me. See? Not so bad. It feels like fun, slimy leather. Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? I dive my hand back in the tank and I dive my hand back into the touch tank with a renewed vigor of ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. I can only imagine that means the skin. My hand brushes against Hugo's as we reach for the same anemone. I pull away blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Sorry, I just get a little carried away sometimes. Wait. That girl over there looks suspicious. Why's that? Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. Susan? Susan, get back here! Hugo runs after the middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit. Wanna tell me what's in this bag? Textbooks? Wanna tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl and think you might need a backup. Look, kid. We don't have time for games here. That's an easy 5 to 10 in the clink. I had a bug go down for that once. He came out a changed man. He said he missed the bars. You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do. Yes, well I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time, we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move. Hugo leans down and unzips a backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor, and a boy swoops in and swoops it up and places it back into the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside? Where he was gonna die? Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, enhance where we can see him. Susan skulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. Gives me a pat on the shoulder. Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plants. Life surrounds us. Look over there! Hugo points at some seahorses gathered at the bottom of a tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth. That's actually the male seahorse. Some sort of takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth. A low murmur from the students. They just jump back on their phones.
Hey!
Fun fact, male seahorses can give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. Man, we thought we had it hard.
Hey,
I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. All however many thousands of them. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo. It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. Yep, they can change sexes. Oh my lord. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about things we don't understand every day of our lives. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Good point, but I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Do we get to see the penguins? Yes, we get to see the penguins. Hell yeah. Our group of kids run around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad.
sweet man.
Never say that. Never say that. Hugo suddenly grabs my arms. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure. Wait, just kidding. It is very bad. Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susie's friend. I look over to the penguins and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. We're on the side of the enclosure. I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop her before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs towards the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room. Everybody! I have an announcement. The whole room turns towards Hugo. Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and I'm greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst, hey! The girl whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here. Neither can you. I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy that I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. Contrary to popular beliefs, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins. The crowd is still somehow entrapped in something. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. Where are they even gonna go? They're gonna live in my closet. Look, I don't even have time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here. Not until I save the penguins. A little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. With some exceptions, so they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention that they don't fly? The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Lay down the law. Bribe her. Always bribe a kid. I will give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second. Okay. Well, give it to me right now. I reach in my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, well, I have $12 as of change. Also, there's a button here. Is that enough? Pay me the other 8 later and we have a deal. Move to shake an agreement before I suddenly realize that there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block those birds. Oh no!
Block that bird!
Get out of here. Ah! No! Get out of here. No, you freaking penguins. How dare you? I don't know if we actually, 5? How, what do you mean 5 escaped? Bribery works. Especially with middle schoolers. Do what you love and the money will come. Pro dad tip. Phew. Glad that's over just in time, too. Looks like Hugo's wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech. And that's why I think penguins are one of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out of sense of duty. Everyone starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. Realize that the penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have had a dead penguin in your hands. Well, it was a thought that counts. No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8.
Huh?
What? Just, I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan. I suppose that they can compare animal theft notes.
Oh.
You're not off the hook, Molly.
Ah.
George, did you just bribe a child? I bribed a child. I don't know what she's talking about. Can't play by the rules when there's penguins on the line. Listen, man, we've all done dark things in our lives. I'm not the young, bright-eyed youth I used to be. That person believed in a world where you wouldn't have to bribe children to save a penguin. The me today knows different. I only wish I could go back.
Hmm?
Let us just get through the day and get out of here. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop and we make our way back to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium, the kids load onto the buses. Hugo pulls me aside.
Ah.
Hey, Sir George, thank you so much for helping out today. You're a lifesaver. There's no problem. It was actually kind of fun.
Oh.
Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. Like cheese boards? I love cheese boards. Great. Well, I gotta go make sure the kids don't steal anything else. See you around. I walk inside of the house. I walk inside to find an empty house. Wonder where Panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door.
Huh.
What you up to tonight? Doing some homework? How's the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin.
Ugh.
We've all been there. I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw. You're really going to the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with you, though.
Ah.
Surprised he helped complete the cover up. He's usually kind of what? Kind of a stick in the mud. He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father. Fish.
That was exemplary.
Excuse me. Well, we didn't do too great with Hugo, but we didn't do horrible either, so that's all that matters.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I do got dads. I think everyone has a heart now. Yep, okay, so that leaves me with Great Promise for Thursday. I have 5 dads I still need to put another heart on, and then I can finally go one by one and choose which ones are best. Interesting. But I am hey. Alrighty, well we are going to go raid. The dog. Hold on, let me check. She's not down here. She's with Dad. Betraying me like always. I'm gonna mute that real quick. Well, I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming in, watching, listening, chatting, everything. And we had a great time. So we're gonna go ahead and get over there. They're also playing Dream Daddy, so it's gonna be interesting. But thank you guys so much for watching. We'll save you a seat, and I'll see you guys next time. Much love, Raquel.
Just
definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish.